y'all boys. Let's go. Family on three. 1, 2, 3.
My goal is to obviously go to the NFL. That's everybody's goal that wants to play Division I football. But if I don't make it to the NFL, I want to open up a bake shop, and I want to call it Reek Sweets. And we're going to have the best cheesecake south of Mississippi. We're at Long Beach Senior High School. This is a town that's filled with beaches, surfers, a lot of hometown stuff. How you guys doing? Just a small town, people know each other, and it's just a great atmosphere.
Say hi to your mom, baby. Say hi to your mother.
When I had him, I had Tariq at a late age, at 40 years old. And I wasn't supposed to have any more kids because I have lupus. I have systemic lupus. And I was told, oh, you'll never get pregnant again, blah, blah, blah. And lo and behold, when the doctor went in to do some surgery, cleared me up, and 12 years later, Tariq was born. The kid that was not supposed to be, but God's gift to me.
Rand's Deli in Long Beach, New York. My favorite spot to eat when I'm home. You know me, they know I like to eat too. Growing up, I wasn't little. I was a fat boy. Weighed in at like 405, I think, my freshman year of high school. All right, so I'm gonna need buffalo chicken, chicken breast, salami, pepperoni.
You know, I would like let him slide with certain things, you know, even when he was younger. The counselors, you know, where I work at now, say, yeah, Miss Cole, do you remember when you used to give him money, $20 every day at camp, and then fix him lunch? He would have a hero, because I didn't want my baby to get hungry.
Such a good sandwich. So look, this is where I practiced at. We got 2 baseball fields, well, 1 softball field, 1 baseball. This is where they have their games and all that stuff. Living in Long Beach, you have to be able to be athletic. I mean, there's no choice. There's riding bikes, surfing, wrestling, lacrosse, football, basketball. You can do all that stuff here, and everybody's always willing to play with you, so I was always active. This field is practically new. It got made like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
My fear was, let's say if he went to the rec and got into, you know, games, he would crush these regular-sized kids. Because he was big, you know, he was a big 12-year-old, you know, standing already, you know, tall as I was. And then once he got, you know, middle school, then 8th grade came, and they started looking at him. This big kid can move.
This is where I played basketball at. I won no championships. I played football, basketball. I tried lacrosse, I sucked. Where's my name? There it is, right there.
He did track. Nobody thought he would do anything in track. He was Long Island's #1, you know, and whatnot, because he could throw far.
That's before he got too big to wrestle right there. I would have been a state champ.
Wrestling he didn't care about because there was nobody for him to wrestle. At 12 and 13, he only wrestled college students and the coach. So that just threw him, he didn't care for it, you know. But then the other sports was calling, and he was getting better and bigger and stronger.
Yeah, this is where I started playing football, actually. I think I was in 8th grade, playing in middle school football, and I was always bigger than everybody and stronger. So I would just throw guys to the ground, and it was easy. I got to high school, it stayed the same. There's certainly a lot of memories on this field. Good and bad. I remember getting into fights on this field. I remember making the best friends that I ever could on this field as well.
He got into the zone, you know. I think he did junior varsity for 1 year, if that long. We saw the potential, the coaches saw the potential, and he left junior varsity. He was the youngest one on the varsity team. And then I knew, okay, he's got it. 11th grade, I think, or the 10th grade, he buckled down and he knew what he wanted.
Right. Pretty cool. This is for all county, for Long Beach High School, Nassau County football. I only had, coming out of high school, I only had 2 offers. I had Temple and Rutgers. Nobody wanted a fat kid to play football on their team. So it made sense. I mean, I was, coming out of my senior year, I was like 370. Like, who wants a 370-pound kid? Nobody. I was with Rob Spence, and he told me if I were to go to Rutgers, they would change my body, change the way I think, I act, mannerisms, and just be an overall better man. And I believed him. Picked Rutgers on signing day, and that was it. The first day that I was in the Rutgers weight room, we were doing up-downs, and I could only do 30 up-downs until I like fake passed out. I was like, I can't do it anymore. I was like, all right, this has to change. When I got there in 2014, they really just were on me every day. I lifted 3 times a day. I had to change what I was eating, a lot more grilled chicken, less red meat, less carbs, more protein. Changed up all that stuff, and my body changed up as I was going.
The discipline was starting already. I mean, he was never a problem kid, never. You know, but he was more mature, and he understood it was a brotherhood. That's what was drummed in his head. You know, we're here for each other. And when he said, yeah, we go to church and pray, that was it for me. I knew he was being taken care of in the right way.
Hey, I'm following you. Do good. You're making us so proud.
All right, thank you.
How's Mama?
She's doing well. Definitely seeing my mom and what she did every day, that's really what drives me.
What you got today?
She sacrificed a lot for me and my sister. If I could provide for her by playing football, that's awesome, that's great. But if I also have an education and I can still provide for her, that's also great. I've decided not to go to the NFL like 2 times over and just rough it out and get my degree because football's gonna end one day. And if I have an education, nobody can take that from me.
I knew you'd make it big one day.
And he made it. All I can say is, you know, God knew what he was doing and giving me my last blessing. And now to be here and see, you know, the maturity, the growing up, as well as the education that he's receiving. Hey, I'm blessed. That's all I can say. I am blessed.
Look at you, man. Yeah. We're all so proud of you.
Rutgers has made me into a man. Came in a boy, left a man type deal. I've become so much more stronger than I was when I first got there. Being a good person is something that they emulate. Spiritually, emotionally, physically, they've helped me grow. Number 2, sorry, Coach Parker. So I love Rutgers, love everything about Rutgers.